Comets had a decent weekend. On the line right now, Andy Zilch. He's Director of Communications for the Comets. Andy, good morning.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good. So let's talk about this. Talk about the final week here, or I'm sorry, this past weekend, and then I want to talk about the final stretch of the season. But a decent weekend for the Comets.
Yeah, an incredible one. We got four guys plucked from us from Vancouver. They're going through some woes up there. They had a mumps outbreak, and they took arguably four of our top players. But you know what? I think the team proved this weekend that everybody's pretty even because they battled together and they won two games against two really good opponents. So it was a fantastic weekend, and you got huge 4 points.
Let's talk about the fact that, listen, AHL is the top league, of course, next to the NHL, and the purpose is to feed the parent program, right? That's why the Comets are here. Exactly,
and we had some guys that were very deserving of going up, and all four of them have played extremely well as of late. Evan McEnany, the defenseman, he came in the year. He was a guy who was battling for a roster spot, and about 2 months ago, he started to prove himself that he was a perennial AHL player, and he deserved the call-up, and he played his first NHL game 2 nights ago. And then same thing with Grenier. He played in the NHL before. Bates played the NHL before. Subban has not, but he's a guy who he has been on fire offensively as of late, and he's been working on his defensive game. So that's where he knows he needs to improve on, and he has been, and that's why he's getting the call again.
Let's talk about the upcoming games. There's a homestand on the way here coming up, right?
Yeah, there's 3 games this weekend, so we're gonna have a jam-packed weekend. We got a 7:00 game on Friday against the Senators, a team that we just beat, and then we got games on Saturday and Sunday. The Saturday game is at 7:00. The Sunday game is at 3. So it's a loaded weekend, and the team is coming off a really big high, and hopefully we can keep it going. And everybody needs to pack the house as usual. We're continuing our sellout streak all the way through the weekend, so we hope everybody can make it out and have a great time.
We're talking about after this weekend, what will we be up to when it comes to sellouts? It's unbelievable. Who would have thought this would be the case?
Yeah, no, exactly. It's above 82, I think, right now.
Yeah,
and I believe after the weekend we're going to hit 85, and that's going to keep on going. The crowds here, and especially what we saw on Friday, was unbelievable. The fans were in it for a full 60, just like the team. When I came here, I knew what to expect, but I didn't understand what to expect.
Yeah.
And the crowds are so passionate. even when you clear the puck on a penalty kill, they go nuts. It's an unbelievable atmosphere, and I'm so happy to be here.
Where do you come from, Andy?
I'm from St. Louis. The last 2 years I spent in Springfield, Massachusetts, and I was with the Falcons.
Okay, all right. And then this weekend, I want to talk, too, about the Boilermaker event. They've teamed up with you guys to do this program, Skates and Sneaks, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's something that's really near and dear to Robert Esch and the entire staff here. We realize, we don't get these sellout streaks for nothing, and the fans are a great deal of it, and the kids around the area. And when this was presented to Robert, this was a no-brainer for him. It's a great idea to start helping the youth around the area, and the Boilermakers got such a great track record as well. So when Rob thought about it, he said, we could have potential NHLers around this area, and if they're not given the chance, then what's the point? So he thought that this is a great opportunity to extend to some of the unfortunate kids that can't go out and purchase all this stuff that they need.
And explain how this is going to work. If you have skates, if you have any used equipment at all that's in good shape, explain what we're asking people to do here.
Well, basically, it's I can kind of go verbatim a little bit off the release a little bit because I've gosh darn memorized it.
Yeah.
But it's taking place during our games, and you're encouraged to just drop off lightly used sports equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you don't want to make sure it's worn
right.
and beaten to death. But we'll have a moving truck across from the Labatt Blue entrance, and that's where anybody can drop off this on the game days. And if you do have any questions, you can contact the Boilermaker. They're the primary contact for this one, and I can give you guys the number if you need it.
Yeah, let's do that. The phone number is?
So it's 315 888-731-3703.
Okay, all right. And again, we're looking for lightly used, so don't bring junk, obviously. But listen,
and you know what? And fans are also encouraged too. If you want to go out and buy something too, that's even better. Like, we appreciate anything, and all the donations are wonderful. I mean, this city's been so great to us, and we want to return it to those who can't go out and buy it.
And those collections will happen Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. All right, Andy, good stuff. Manaski.
No, I just wanted to mention as well, we talk about this being the homes, obviously the homestand this weekend, but the rest of the season, the regular season, the Comets play every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like a lot of weekends, you'll see they'll play twice.
Yeah.
But the rest of the season, except for that last weekend when the season ends, they'll play Friday, Saturday. The season ends on the 15th, April 15th. They play Friday, Saturday, Sunday every weekend the rest of the season.
That certainly works out. Good schedule. Okay. Again, this Friday, it's Binghamton, Saturday, Albany, and then Bridgeport on Sunday. Andy Zilch, thanks for taking the time this morning.
Hey, guys, thanks for having me.
Have a good day. We'll break.